Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry. I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust there's a message you are meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe. Spirits, what's going on with our twin flames today? First of all, I get the feeling of back and forth energy. I feel like there is a masculine here who doesn't really know what he wants. He wants to be your knight in shining armor, but at the same time, he's not comfortable with that. He's afraid, and he's having some challenges with coming to grips with his feelings. I feel like he is the emperor here. Shows up as the grandfather in this deck, and so he's stable, he's calm. He has a stable and secure lifestyle. You are Divine Feminine, you are a fire sign. And I get that there is a message here coming to free your spirit, to free your mind, to focus on yourself and focus on what is right in front of you. I feel like you like you're a gardener, and when the weather changes, you don't necessarily have that hobby to look forward to every day. So your angels want you to find something that can sustain you through the winter if you are in a place in the world where you can't grow garden outside. Of course, you can have your plants inside and tend to them if that's going to help. I'm sure it will help. But there isn't the whole, it's not so much of a, being outside and in the sunshine and on your hands and knees and get your hands in the dirt and stuff like that. It's a very tangible, handsy kind of hobby, and so you're encouraged to find something like that to help keep you focused and in the flow during the winter. Maybe you like to do beadwork, or jewelry, making jewelry. So there is an energy of a lot of mental challenges on both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine side. Mental challenges, trying to get your house in order, trying to get your inner house in order is more like it. It feels like the Divine Masculine has had something happen recently to shake his confidence in himself. He's not feeling as confident in his skills as he used to, whereas you, Divine Feminine, are more emotional right now. I feel like you're trying to work on coming to a nice place of peace in your spirit. But I feel like things are kind of upside down because this divine masculine is in and out of your life. When he leaves, it makes you feel, on one hand, you feel better, like you're more in control of yourself when he's not around. And then on the other hand, you feel really like you've been depleted and just emotionally exhausted with all the back and forth. And you're almost to the point, Divine Feminine, where you're ready to let go. When he comes and goes, it makes you feel like you're not good enough. It makes you feel bad about yourself. You start to talk down to yourself. And you get on your own back for having emotions when he comes and goes. But you need to be more gentle with yourself. It's okay to have feelings. And your feelings aren't wrong. Your feelings are kind of, your radar to help you get on the right path and to do things and accept things in your life that are good for you. And it's hard to do that when someone is back and forth and in and out and indecisive. And it affects you. It does affect your life because it does, because he comes in and on his horse and he's like, here I am to save the day. And then, a week later, a couple days later, whatever, he's gone. It's very debilitating to you, Divine Feminine. Understandably so. So there's a message here that you are quite possibly stuck in the past and feeling a little naive, or you are naive. I feel like this divine masculine has been around for quite a while. I feel like he's from your past, and he keeps coming back, and you are coming to a point where you've almost had enough. Not in a bad way, not in an angry way. You're just done with letting him come and go as he pleases. You're just more about protecting yourself. And I'm getting here, there's a lot of air, a lot of swords. So we've got the masculine. Oh, this is not air. This is a fire sign. So we've got a fiery masculine. This, I think, is you, Divine Feminine, tapping into your masculine side, putting your foot down and protecting yourself, taking action to protect yourself is how that is feeling. They've got the mother of air is here, the son of air, the daughter of earth, the 8 of air, the 3 of earth, which is growth. So you're going to, something in this reading is going to click for you. And something is going to set you, it's going to click, and it's going to get you on the path to freeing your mind, freeing your heart, deciding how it is you want to handle this when your divine masculine comes and goes, because you have a choice. You have a choice as to how you're going to handle it. And obviously the best way is to not really not so much not care, but not really worry so much about whether or not he's coming back or why he left or why he's back. And really just taking it for what it is and accepting what it is and accepting him for who he is and for his, you know, his perceived misgivings, his, you know, the things that bother you about him. If you could just let all of that go and not let him have that much effect on every single cell in your being, you know, he's really got this crazy effect on you. And if you can rise above that, those physical reactions, because your emotions are tuned in to how your body reacts. So it's important to get that stuff under control, because you don't want to, I just feel like you like to keep yourself somewhat under control, and you are getting tired of feeling like somebody else has control of your life and your emotions. So your angels are encouraging you to find a way to change your perspective and to release that anxiety and that pressure that comes with worrying about what he's doing. Don't worry about what he's doing. There are a lot of sixes in this reading. I'm just going to see what's up. So we've got the Six of Water, the Six of Earth, and the Six of Fire. They are all in reverse. And sixes represent harmony, balance, love, happiness, service, social responsibility, initial success, a chance to take a break, a sign of the work that remains to be done, compassion, generosity, and taking care of everyday needs. 6 represents the third eye chakra, which is perception and intuition. Interesting. So from what I get there is just exactly what I said. Pay attention to how you're reacting to these comings and goings, and find a way to change your perspective. And that might very well be by listening to your intuition. Your higher self knows what's what. Your higher self wants what's best for you. So if you can listen for the messages from your higher self, and a lot of times that shows up as a gut feeling, or just a knowing. You just know something is a certain way, and you don't know why you feel that, but you just do. That's your intuition. That's your higher self talking to you and filling you in on what's going on. So listen to that. That's very important. A very important habit that you should get into. And so your angels want you to know that if you are not able to work with, if you're not able to realize the truth, if you're not able to let go of your masculine and see this whole relationship in a different way, the value behind this coming and going, the value behind what your twin is teaching you, always look to see what the lesson is. And if you are unable to do that, you're going to find yourself in a place of mental torment. And So you'll find yourself in a place of mental torment, confusion, chaos. It is in your best interest to find a way to let this all be okay and to just accept him for what he is and who he is, and just accept the situation for what it is, and understand that your twin is always going to be joined to you, connected to you, even if it isn't physically in the 3D. There is a connection in the 5D. There's a connection in your heart. There's a connection in your heart. Your divine masculine, he cares about you very much. This feller, he does care about you. He's just young and confused and doesn't really know how to treat you, how to be in a relationship. He's just not really that great at that. And so a little understanding also goes a long way, depending on you, I guess, and the boundaries that you lay down. Depends on what you're okay with. And if you're okay with it, then don't worry about what anyone else thinks. So today, we've got the vulture. The vulture is the guardian and purifier and essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This could be your divine masculine, okay? Just what I'm getting. Okay, the vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When you're in balance, the vulture clarifies and reveals wisdom. When you're out of balance, you feel dramatic and aggressive. And in order to bring yourself into balance, you are encouraged to clean your space and to sage. I find that very interesting that you are being encouraged to turn things in your head into something that makes sense for you, but something that's very soothing to your soul. Again, taking the lesson from situations, taking the triggers to grow as a positive, and to understand and be grateful for the value that those things bring to your life, and therefore the value that this divine masculine brings to your life. So clean your space, sage. Sage clears out negative energy. Sweetgrass brings in a new, fresh energy. So I encourage you to smudge, and that's what I'm feeling for you today, you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for listening. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.